It's day 19 of this final little lean down, the final 15. And so far, we're down nearly 6 pounds at best. Remember, weight loss, in my experience, is not just a slow, guaranteed downward trend. Sure, in the long run, yes, but inside of a week, you can see fluctuations up and down. You can stagnate for a little bit, but in the long run, it is a downward trajectory. Now, this morning, I am just going to get in some steps here. I'm lucky enough and thankful to have access to a treadmill pretty easily. So, I know a lot of people can't quite get this, but nothing's stopping me or you from going out and getting your steps in. Hit that park that's just 5 minutes away, things like that. Only reason I'm not is because I have a meeting coming up in just 20 minutes. So I'm going to get in 15 minutes of walking really quick. And while I do it, I'm going to get a little bit of editing done. So I got the laptop here. Going to open this up. Going to get after it. And then, work time. Plan for today. Nothing special, nothing crazy. It's going to be pretty restful day. We're going to just kind of try and hit that 1,000 calorie daily burn that we try and hit. That's been my goal from the start here, and it's made huge success. Because I mean, previously when I lost the 30 pounds, I was focusing on kind of 800, and it was going. But the thing that I found is that my calorie deficit, the calories I had to consume, just kept dwindling. And I think it's because I wasn't getting enough activity, and I think my body responds really well to the increased activity. Because now I'm eating more than before and losing weight faster than before. Before I was losing weight at like, I think just over a pound a week. I think it was like 1.3 pounds a week, something like that. We lost 30 pounds, 100 days. Not bad. I think it was actually like 27, 28, but you get my gist. 30 pounds, 100 days. Now, 6 pounds, 19 days. I mean, that's pretty quick. 2 pounds is about as quick as I want to lose, because I don't want to risk losing weight at such an alarming rate that I end up starting to take away at some of the gains. When you lose weight too fast, you end up losing it not only from fat, but from muscle as well, as your body searches for nutrients or anything because you're not getting enough calories in. So, I think if we end up picking it up somehow, and we end up burning more, losing more than 2 pounds a week, I think we're going to up the calories, which is fine with me, because I get to eat more for one, but two, we'll have more protein going in as well, which is even better for the gains. So, freaking awesome. Everything is going as well as it could be. Knock on wood, nothing derails us here, but doing very good. Biggest thing is we're eating about 1,600 calories daily right now. Near the end of that initial 30-pound loss. This was in January when I started. We dwindled all the way down to where we were eating like 1,100 calories, 1,000 calories. And that gets rough because like you have no wiggle room whatsoever. So this has been awesome. I've been feeling really good and I'm still losing weight. So who would have guessed all I need is the extra bump in activity. And I've even noticed an increase. This watch lets me know my resting calories as well, the basal metabolic rate as well. I could not tell you everything that goes into it. Is it 100% accurate? No, nothing is. But if I compare it to the before to the now, it has raised since I started implementing the 1,000 calories. And with us being at almost 3 weeks, I tested this out for about 2 weeks prior. So we're talking about 5 weeks now-ish of hitting this 1,000 calories as a difference. And like, seriously, I've just been able to eat more. I feel good. Like, I don't feel tired out or anything. I've been sleeping better. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's the answer for everybody to get in more activity. But if you stagnated or if you're having trouble, try adding in an extra 200. It could be as easy as hitting the stationary bike for just like 30 minutes. That's a pretty quick little session to add in that extra 200. Or just make sure that you're getting out and walking more. Even if it's around the yard. I'm not even kidding. Around the yard, around the neighborhood, in the parks, hiking, whatever it might be. You would not believe how quickly it stacks up. Because you just get after it. You forget that time's going by. I mean, I've talked to you guys for a little over 5 minutes now. And 30 calories. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Truly crazy. And to make it harder on yourself, to make you burn more calories, you can always do it on the treadmill and just boost up the incline. Boosting up the incline adds that resistance, brings up your heart rate. You want to get into that zone 2. That's the Goldilocks zone, as I call it. The one where we're not only being sustainable, but we're also burning a little bit more calories as opposed to zone 1, kind of just hanging out. And number 3, we take more as an energy source from fat as opposed to carbs. You take more and more carbs the higher and higher you go. And for some people, I'm not included, but for some people, like doing sprints or something, increases your hunger because of that carb depletion. You feel it, you get more hungry. But then on the flip side, there's people who are the exact opposite, who lose the hunger when they run and jog. So that's why it's important to always listen to what your body's doing whenever you are doing a certain activity, a certain amount of exercise, whatever it might be, the type of exercise. Do you feel better lifting weights, doing more of a hypertrophic type of training? Or are you more like CrossFit? Or more HIIT? Or are you starving after every HIIT workout and you can't understand why you're so hungry all the time, even though you're trying to lose weight? That might be it. That might be it. In which case, you just need to reel it back a little. Hit things that are more sustainable and approachable like this. Yes, it's going to take a little bit longer to hit those calories as opposed to a HIIT workout. But you can push yourself to the edge of that zone 2. For me, that's like, I think 132 heartbeat beats per minute. Something like that, something close to that. It's always tracked on the watch, so I don't really fully memorize it. But like keeping yourself up there at that top range really does help burn a decent amount of calories. But I'm not going to lie to you and say that you hitting a really hard HIIT workout where you're pushing yourself into like zone 4 over and over, like you're going to burn more calories less time. But if you find yourself eating more because of it and you're not losing weight, it kind of balances out, right? You're kind of doing the opposite. So here, doing this, I'm not getting hungrier from this. But alright, so I'm going to hit this. We'll get in meal number 1. I imagine we're going to go pretty, what's the word, traditional, pretty straightforward breakfast. We're talking like eggs, sausage, bacon, and maybe a bun or something. Or maybe a little side of oatmeal. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. My point here, it'll be easy. Quick little whip up of a breakfast. And then, yeah, the rest of the day is just kind of putting little activities together, whatever they might be, to burn those calories. Hit our 1,000. Continue the lean down. Catch you guys in a little bit. I've made a very bad habit of continually... Why do you have your signal on if you're not turning? That doesn't make any sense. I've made a very bad habit of continually being extraordinarily lazy during the day. Like getting in some steps and some activity of some sort early and then doing nothing the whole day. And then shooting myself in the foot by being so lazy. I am at 317 calories burned so far, and it is 6 o'clock, and that means we're probably gonna have a late night bike session. Yay. Definitely not ideal, but we got non-negotiables, ladies and gentlemen, and one of those non-negotiables is burning that 1,000 calories. So I am on the way to the park to burn a few more. Might jog just a touch, nothing crazy. Just to up the calories just a little bit so the biking session isn't so long later this evening. With that being said, we had a very lovely first meal of the day. Kept it pretty simple, just fried up 2 eggs.
do? 2 eggs. Oh yeah, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of sausage, turkey sausage, lower fat, higher protein, less calories than your normal pork breakfast sausage. Still very tasty. And then we had it on a low carb tortilla. And the great thing about low carb anything is they achieve the low carbs through fiber, dietary fiber. And if you guys remember talking about what makes a meal particularly filling and long-term filling, keeping you full through the day, one of the important factors is that fiber, because the fiber helps slow down digestion, and it also helps you digest carbs a lot easier. That's the purpose of the fiber. That's why its net carb is low, and that's why they're low carb, whatever, tortilla, bun, whatever. So we just made a little breakfast burrito out of it. Added some no-fat cheddar cheese. Freaking awesome, because that's just extra protein. And it's fairly low calorie. I think it adds like 45 calories, 90 calories. I know those are like literally half of one another. So one or the other, that's fairly off. But I can't remember which. My whole point is that it's less than 100 calories to add 28 grams, which is a full fistful of cheese on there. And so it was just a touch over 400 calories and 47, almost 50 grams of protein to start the day off. And we get the fat from the eggs, perfect. And we would get fat from the cheese, but then we'd also add in some calories. So why not go no fat and just kind of focus on adding in an extra egg or something? With all that being said, though, I'm probably just gonna do my thing for a little bit here. Head to the lake like normal. You know my spot. I love it. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Dang, I'm surprised how many people are still out here. It is a pretty nice day out. Catch you guys out there.
Alright, we're 20 minutes in, 101 calories. Brought a little snack with me. Just this on-the-go cottage cheese snack with a little bit of strawberries on top. I love these because they're only 160 calories, but 14 grams of protein. So allows you to continue to push up the protein. And pretty low fat, only 15 carbs. Just perfect little snack to throw around anytime you need something. And I mean, like, check it out. I mean, I just had this in my bag. It's super tiny, easy to carry around. So ready-made stuff like this that has that protein in there, exactly what you need to be looking for. And just little keys of success, making it easy for yourself just to sneak something in. Even when I'm on the go, I'm gonna just eat this literally as I'm walking. Fun and easy twist for dinner tonight. These are crunch wraps. This is just chicken breast, cheese, sour cream, roll it up, throw it in a pan, get it nice and toasted up, boom. It's officially 11:50 p.m. I was worried about it earlier, you heard me say it. Holding on for too long makes it hard to, get all the calories in when you're holding off until the very end of the day. We are at 277 calories right here, right now, for 45 minutes in. I made it non-negotiable for myself to hit 1,000 calories burned every single day, and it's the thing that I believe is driving the greatest change in this fitness journey. In the first time, ever being lean in my life, this is what's been the one thing I changed recently that's had an impact, and we've lost 6 pounds in less than 3 weeks. That's crazy. Now, I apologize. I'm taking the easy way out, staying here, walking on the treadmill that's here, when I should be out there showing you guys what it's like to have to, get in the gym at 11 p.m. But I guess I was too tired out tonight. Didn't have it in me. So this was the next best thing. So I'm getting after it. But next time, I'll make sure I get out there and get on the grind like I should be, instead of holding off till the last minute and then having to do something like this. And yeah, I could have said close enough today, 800 sure, 700 sure, whatever. But I know that this, like I said, is the one thing that I changed. And I've lost so much weight so quickly now that it only makes sense that this has to be the answer. So I refuse to allow myself to slip with this one thing that I'm so sure is driving all this change. And yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I want to just go pass out right now. I'll definitely have to shower after this too, because I'm sweating buckets right now. But like I said, it'll all be worth it. Tomorrow, the next day, when the weight loss continues, the fat continues to fall off, and I get closer and closer to my goals. But again, guys, sorry for taking the easy way. I'm just doing it here. Should have gone out and jogged, or at least hit the bike at the gym. Showing you guys the real grind, instead of just taking the easy way and coming here, doing it at home. But regardless, I want to show you guys that I'm grinding it out, even if it's 11:53. Got to get it in, because I know this needs to change. So tonight, I say good night. I'm gonna dial in, finish it out, hit our 1,000 calories. We're knocking on it right now. See you next time.